My last name is Free. So Strong and Free is the brand name. It was originally created in English, translated it to Spanish just to pay homage to the culture of cigars. It's symbolic because it kind of exemplifies the strength and freedom of this country. And all of our cigars, started with that, trying to speak back to the culture of cigars, the original culture. So I picked a Dominican factory for that reason. The Dominican cigars are just fantastic. The tobacco is great. And we've got 6 lines now, and we're expanding. So we have a cigar that's been in the aging room for 5 months now. It's going to be our first full-bodied, full-strength cigar. And the core of that cigar is going to be first-generation Criollo 98 that's grown on our farm in the Dominican Republic. So we harvested that 3 years ago, and we're now incorporating it into that cigar. So that cigar will have Cuban and Nicaraguan Ligero, it'll have Cuban filler, it'll have a Dominican binder, it'll also have a San Andres wrapper. So it's going to be a 9 on a scale of 1 to 10 in strength and body, and it's just going to be a great expression, again, of Dominican soil, but Cuban seed.
Okay, and as we said, we are working with the PCA that this year has united the booth. So what's your opinion about that union?
I think this is fantastic for the BCA. I think it's fantastic for the PCA, and I think it's critical for the industry. So what I equate that to is, if you, our football games in the United States, the ticket prices got so high that families couldn't go. Adults couldn't take their kids. So they lost their new customers because these kids weren't going to the games. So they've lost these kids loving the game. And the same with this industry. If you don't support the new boutique brands, then how does the industry continue to grow? So by inviting the boutique here in one block, we're all in the same space. The retailers that come to visit one of us, they're now in a field of all boutique brands. So if they're boutique friendly, they're in the right place. We all support each other, just like really the whole industry does. It's a very collaborative industry. It's kind of a family, with really the only enemy to any of us being the federal government. So it's just, I think this is perfect for the PCA. It's the right timing, it's the right event, and I'm having a great time.